O'Neill's been a client now for about 14 years and started out bringing them connectivity for their different offices, right? So MPLS connections, and that's changed over the years to different types of connectivity to meet their requirements.
O'Neill is a multidiscipline engineering, procurement, and construction firm, primarily focused in the process chemical, biotech, pharmaceutical, and advanced facilities. There's a tremendous amount of technology that goes into the engineering and design and then construction of the plants that we build.
We had just finished up a large project moving all their phones, all their users into a hosted cloud provider using RingCentral. Jason reached out to me and said, hey, it's time to now look at the cloud again. We've actually are at this process where we're pretty sure we're gonna need to update our infrastructure. And we're pretty sure we're going to do that in-house. We're going to keep everything there, but this is that time and place where we really need to see, is the cloud a good fit for us? They had reached a point where the infrastructure had aged, and so it's time to really update that, fully, completely redo it, or move to the cloud. And that's when we brought in some of the suppliers to sit down and talk with Jason and his team.
I think one of the biggest drivers that led us to move to a cloud solution was that we are in the engineering and construction business. We're not in the IT business. To support our business, we had to have a fairly robust in-house team, right? We had a fairly large on-premise data center, and so with that notion of wanting to focus more on a lot of the evolving technology to connect all of our different departments and connect all of our processes, we wanted to hand that off to experts, if you will.
I'm Neely Loring with Matrix. We're out of Columbia, South Carolina, and I'm fortunate enough to be the president and founder. We've done several big cloud deals with Mike Hancock. And Mike called me one day and he said, I have an opportunity, I don't know if it's fit. It's an engineering firm, they run Revit, they have about 60 applications that bolt on. Bluebeam's one of them, which we were doing with another customer. Is it something that you're interested in? We said, of course, yes, it seems like that's in our wheelhouse. Let's ask some more questions. Let's go through some discovery. And we went to Greenville, we sat with the customer, the CFO, the CEO, and their CIO, and really tried to dig in and see if it was a fit.
Matrix really fit the bill for them. And I think it was not only that, one, that they were looking to do, they were going to do a full POC for them, and really felt that they could bring in and utilize Citrix to deliver their CAD and their 3D modeling designs. And Matrix really seemed to have a solid understanding of what needed to be done, and they were willing to invest the time and the money to really test that out and try it with O'Neill as a partner to make this solution work.
Matrix stood out in the process from the other vendors because they were the only ones that offered us a full proof of concept.
We invested a lot of money to build the environment that they could see what they were going to get. I mean, if you don't see it, if you don't feel it, it's really not real, right? It's just a sales pitch.
It was critical that we had a fully engaged partner in Matrix. It was important that we had a partner that were experts in the Citrix back end. We couldn't have done it without them.
To hire the IT to get their kind of pro rata share, they couldn't really hire enough people to do that, not the right people at least, because of the cost. So one of the things we were able to do is go in and augment their existing staff and really give the breadth when they needed it for the specific pieces.
And this is a complex thing, right? We're moving infrastructure to a whole new cloud environment. There are a lot of issues. It's a really big deal. I try to explain that to O'Neill going into it, right? There's a lot of meetings, a lot of testing, and so it's a real partnership. And Matrix really comes to the table and works with our clients, and at the end of the day, they are fully committed to make sure the client is happy and they've got something that's working for them.
I mean, a company like this has to focus on the deliverables to the client. I mean, it's a global delivery, and how do you do that and focus on technology? It's what we've been talking about for years. Pick your discipline and be great at it.